Hi, my name is Joyce. I'm excited to share this short, gentle prenatal sequence with you that includes my go-to shapes that supported me through my own pregnancy. These shapes may or may not have contributed to my two smooth epidural-free births. Every birth has its own sacred journey. There's no one way that's better than the other, only the path that unfolds for you and your baby. If you have birthed before, know that you're already a warrior. I invite you to listen deeply into your own body's wisdom as we move and breathe together.
I hope you're well today. Would you share with me in the comments below how far along pregnant are you?
And when you're ready, let's begin. Meet me on your mat. What we need today is your yoga mat, a yoga bolster, which you can use a regular pillow, and a sofa cushion pillow. I have a little towel with me that I threw over my pillow that's stacking on top of the cushion pillow to create some elevation. Let's begin in a child's pose. So have your knees be wide apart to create space for baby, big toes touching, and your chest and head be supported by the elevation that we created.
I like to start us out with my favorite quote, my favorite prenatal quote. Your spirit as a woman has all the knowledge and power you need to birth and to nurture your baby. It is in your genes. It has been there since you yourself were conceived. You can trust its wisdom. Breathing into the power of those words and how that makes you feel. That leads us to our affirmation today. I trust in my body's wisdom to nurture and birth my baby. If that speaks to you, repeat with me 2 more times. I trust in my body's wisdom to nurture and birth my baby. I trust in my body's wisdom to nurture and birth my baby. Breathing into this child's pose for a few more moments. Breathing here with me and baby. Inhaling, expand chest, ribs to baby. Exhale from the womb space, ribs, chest, out of your nose or mouth. Inhale, expand chest, ribs to baby. Exhale, baby, ribs, chest. Just 2 more times. In, chest, ribs, baby. Exhale, baby, ribs, chest. Do that 1 more time here on your own. And if you haven't already, can you invite baby to join you for practice? Look out for a sign or two of connection. Very, very slowly, let's come up. Meet me in a tabletop position. Shoulders up above your wrists, hips above your knees. Just rock your hips out side to side for a moment. Stretch out your wrists, turn your fingers to point outwards. If it's not too much for you, fingers point back, rock front and back. Sometimes mummy's wrists can begin early in pregnancy as well, as relaxin comes kick in to soften your body, not just in the pelvis, every single joint. So stretching out the wrist can go a long way for us as well. And here, coming into cat and cow when you're ready with me. Exhale, cat pose, push against the earth, round your spine. Inhale, arch into cow. Tilt your tail back, collarbones wide. Round again, back into cat as you exhale. Inhale, cow pose. Taking a couple more rounds here with me. One of the three go-to shapes here for me in this tabletop cat and cow. So in this shape, we create lots of space here for baby. And along with the help of gravity, that sinks baby's heaviest part, which is head and spine, down towards the deepest space of your belly. So come to tabletop a lot, do your cat and cows, or even crawl around your mat. That's a great core workout. So inhaling as you come into cow, exhale as you come to cat. The next time you come to cat, can you take a really long exhale as you lift your knees off into downward facing dog, inverted V shape, hips up to the sky, palms press firm onto the earth. Here you can shake your head no, nod your head yes. We'll be using the bolster to support the tip of our head over here. So crawl further up if you need a higher support. So our hands are still doing most of the work. The head is only taking about 30% of your weight. And right here, we are also creating lots of space for baby and your lower back as we are leaning baby's weight away from our spine. Can you feel that? So inhale here into the space of your womb, the back of your womb, lower back. Long exhale out through your mouth. Coming into lizard pose. So drop your knees down to the ground, back to tabletop, and step your left foot outside of your left hand. Bring your hands over onto your bolster and rock your hips front and back. This is also called rocking lizard. Now this is a great flow to soften, relax into your pelvic floor. And also our hips is where we hold on to stress and tension. We tense up first in the pelvis whenever we feel compromised. So by rocking your hips front and back, it creates this sensation of permission to release, to relax, which perhaps could be what you need to relax yourself into labor. So we call this the speed up pose. I was doing this quite a bit when I was in week 39. I birthed my first baby, week 39, 3 days, and my second baby, 39, the very last day, 1 day before her estimated due date. So to my mummies who have birthed before, can you share with us when did you birth, which week, in the comments below? I would love to know, and I think all of us do as well. So just a couple more breaths here. Breathe into softening, breathe into release, breathe loving, healing light over here. And then we'll come to a pause in our lizard stretch. Breathing here with your knees right above your ankles, shoulders relaxed, and could you have your right thighs resting against the bolster? So adjust yourself forwards or back to have that support beneath your right thighs. Stay here if this feels good for you, or you could allow your body to rest over the bolster. If you feel like the bolster is pressing against your belly and you don't like that, could you crawl away from the bolster? Okay, so you create this space between you and the earth for baby to be. Can I invite you to close your eyes for an energetic breath here? It's Apana breath, downward channeling of energy. So as you inhale, visualize breath like a ball of warm, loving light entering your body through your nose, gliding down your spine to baby, the womb space. And when you exhale, the breath falls out of your legs, connecting you to Mother Earth. Right? So inhale, breathing in from the nose, breath, love, and light enters your nostrils, going down your spine to baby, On your exhale, breath rolls and flows out of your legs to release and connect to Mother Earth. One more like this. Inhaling, breath goes down the spine to the womb. Exhale, breath and love and light flows out of your legs, connecting you to Mother Earth. Feel how supportive, connected that makes you feel. And here, let's take a nice twist. Press up through both hands, bringing our left arm up to the sky. Reach through left fingertips and breathe into the left side of the ribs, waist, and lower back. Let's come to a quick counter stretch, lengthening your left leg into a half split. Support your hands up onto the bolster. Breathe into the left hamstrings that connects to your lower back. And then when you're ready, let's switch sides, shifting your props over to the left side a little so you can step your right foot forwards. Allow your knees to be above the ankles, and let's start finding our lizard rocks here, just like how we did on the other side, channeling that sensation of softness, the permission to release. Leaning into our body's wisdom once again, repeating this with me out loud or silently in your heart. I trust in my body's wisdom to nurture and birth my baby. I trust in my body's wisdom to nurture and birth my baby. And here, deepening into your lizard pose, feel free to stay upright onto your palms or drop onto your elbows to start. And keeping your knees and toes pointing forwards, knees above the ankles. Here, inviting you to close your eyes with me for a Apana breath. Inhaling, bringing breath down your spine, through your nose to baby. And this breath writes down your legs to Mother Earth. So as you inhale, visualize breath like a ball of warm, loving light entering your body through your nose, gliding down your spine to baby, the womb space. And when you exhale, the breath falls out of your legs, connecting you to Mother Earth. Right? So inhale, breathing in from the nose, breath, love, and light enters your nostrils, going down your spine to baby. On your exhale, breath rolls and flows out of your legs to release and connect to Mother Earth. One more like this. Inhaling, breath goes down the spine to the womb. Exhale, breath and love and light flows out of your legs, connecting you to Mother Earth. Feel how supportive, connected that makes you feel. Yeah, let's final twist. Right arm up to the sky. Reach up, creating space through the right side of your body, all the way from armpit to the hips. And then straightening your right leg into half splits just for a quick moment. Extending your breath into the back of your right leg and lower back. And settle yourself back into kneeling position or cross your legs if you need to. Inhale as you expand your arms open, cactus arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, open again into a big yes. Exhale, rounding into a gesture of no. Inhale, let's expand one more round. Exhale, rounding back. Last inhale, expand, squeeze your shoulder blade. Then on your exhale, hands over baby. Breathing into your body, breathing into this moment, however you're feeling right now, post practice. Together, let's inhale, expand into baby, belly. Exhale, hug baby in towards you. Inhale, fill up breath, expand from chest, ribs to baby into your pelvic floor. As you exhale, hug baby in towards you. Release breath from baby, ribs, chest, out of your nostrils. Inhale, expand, chest, ribs, baby, pelvic floor. As you exhale, hugging baby in towards you, as you squeeze the breath out, gently squeezing the 4 points of your pelvic floor to the middle. Inhale, fill up again, expand your breath, expand your body all the way to pelvic floor. As you exhale, gently find the sensation of squeezing, hugging to the middle. As you exhale, breath out. Let's connect with our pelvic floor for a little longer here. So inhale, expanding, go to pelvic floor. As you exhale, you find that gentle hugging in, squeezing as you release breath out. One more like this, inhaling, expanding. And as you exhale, gently engaging, squeezing. So here you want to focus not just on the engagement of pelvic floor, you're also focusing on the softening of your pelvic floor as you release and let go, right? Especially if you're looking to birth vaginally, the gateway has to learn to soften, to open, so baby can slide out of you. Okay, so move along with me here into a 4 steps pelvic floor. Inhale, expand, just like how we started, same. As you exhale, you're engaging, squeezing the breath out, releasing breath. Now keep the squeeze in your pelvic floor as you inhale into the side of your ribs. And then exhale, release completely, release breath, relax pelvic floor. We do one more and you try 1 or 2 rounds yourself, okay? Inhale here, expanding, filling up. As you exhale, gently engaging, yeah, hugging in, right? Keep the engagement on your next inhale, fill up through the ribs, expand, because when breath goes in, still has to expand. On the final exhale, release, relax, relax breath, relax pelvic floor. Now do 2 times yourself. You want to focus again on both the engagement, also very much into the relaxation, the softening. Okay? If you need more practice with pelvic floor, I have another pelvic floor video. Please slide into that one. I'll keep it in the captions below. And I will still be here with you, right? Finish up your last set. And here you want to be diligent with your pelvic floor exercise, engaging and relaxing it at least 10 rounds a day. Okay, and once you're done, can you relax your hands away to your knees? Keep your eyes still closed and just take a moment here to feel into how it feels for you here in the pelvic floor, the sense of supportiveness. Taking one more nice full breath in with me and a long sigh out. Now gently releasing yourself over the bolster for your final rest, Shavasana. Lay your body over the bolsters Allow your lower back, your sacrum, to be really firmly supported by the props. Release your head high. Allow your palms to face up, your feet to flop to the sides. Take up as much space as you need. Give your body a final jigger that feels good for you. And then allow yourself to surrender into rest. Relaxing your body from the toes all the way to the top of your head. Feel your entire body relax, relax, relax. Shavasana. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. If you wish to, I have a prenatal yoga nidra that you can slide into as well. I'll link it in the captions below. If you've enjoyed practice with me, remember to like, subscribe, and this will really help the channel. I hope to continue to create these practices for you.
I have a lot more ideas to share, so leave me a comment if you prefer more physical practices or mindfulness practices.
Staying here longer if you need to, or gently with me begin to wriggle your fingers, toes. Bring your hands over to baby. Take a moment. Then when you're ready, roll over towards your side. Stay in fetal position for a moment. And then very, very gently with your hands, press yourself back into any comfortable seat. Take your time, there is no rush. And then when you're ready, place your hands on your body, anywhere, on your heart, on your womb, your knees, on your shoulders.
Breathe into one word or a phrase that you're feeling right now in this moment. Could you share it with me in the comments?
Acknowledging yourself for showing up today, up to the end of this video. Acknowledging baby for joining us for practice, for moving and breathing with us. Bringing your palms together to touch, nodding your head to your fingertips. Namaste to you and baby. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again. I have in plan a lot more prenatal fertility videos, so remember to subscribe so you won't miss them out. See you next time. My name is Joyce.